All right, so this April deadline that we've been given when we expect first delivery, does Aspen believe it can deliver on time?
It does indeed. It's been added for about 6 months, and they've highlighted the incredible cooperation between Johnson & Johnson and Aspen, not only with the sharing of technology, but a massive skills transfer that's taken place at the facility, which now enables it to essentially produce other vaccines, and Aspen confirming to eNCA that it is in talks with a number of manufacturers of vaccines across the world to see if they can produce them. But of course, they're contracted with Johnson & Johnson at the moment for those 30 million vaccines for South Africa and over 200 million for the rest of the African continent. I spoke to the CEO of Aspen a short while ago. Let's have a look at what he had to say about meeting that deadline.
I can only talk for when they come off the line. They will be coming off the line in April. And so the understanding is that that stock in April will be the first stock to arrive for South Africa.
Do you have a date in April, sir?
You know, when you manufacture products like this, they need nearly a month just to sit for sterility. So I would think it would be towards the middle or end of April.
Yeah, so the Eastern Cape, of course, is where this manufacturing plant is. Is that province ready to receive the vaccines? Should we get it on time?
Yeah, we think that they will be ready, but let's have the MEC of Health in the Eastern Cape answer that question for us. She's joining me now. MEC Smith, thank you so much for your time. So the Eastern Cape government's health department has been criticized of late, but the question really is, once those vaccines arrive in the middle to end April, will you be ready to have them, to get them out to the hospitals and administer them, and will you be able to do that speedily?
Actually, the visit by the President and the pronouncement that he has made on the agreements that have been reached between J&J, Aspen and the government of South Africa and the whole continent and the world is exciting news, in particular the issue of the 30 million doses coming to South Africa, because as a province we've been growing, expanding. Remember, we started with the 2 sites that were linked to the research institutions because of the requirements of the Sisonke project of the J&J vaccine. Now we have expanded to almost 9, and including us recently launching a site in BCM for the vaccine, massive vaccine. And we are ready to roll out to the rural districts of our province and rural hospitals, because remember, the reason why we were stuck at 8 initially, it was because of the numbers that we were receiving of the doses, and again, the issue of us being linked to research facilities. But now our researchers are all over the Eastern Cape, in the most rural areas. You've mentioned a few years, the Tulele Hospital, Madwaleni, Oliver and Adelaide Tambo Hospital in Bizana, Matsikane Kazulu in Mzimfubu, Frontier Hospital in Komani in the Krisani district. So we'll be all over in terms of us starting now to do the vaccine. The moment we get the vaccination, we will be all out, and I am definitely confident that we are ready, in particular working with other government departments in them identifying those frontline workers. Remember, the first phase is 200,000, which is targeting the healthcare workers, but will be quickly moving just beyond the 18th of May to go to phase 2, which targets now other government departments frontliners. So we are confident as the Eastern Cape that the moment the vaccines are ready, we'll be also ready to roll out the vaccination program.
All right, thank you so much. That's MEC Smith highlighting that they've added another vaccine site. And of course, the reason why the J&J vaccine is preferred for South Africa is because it's a single dose. And the President mentioning earlier that that really helps in far-flung areas, particularly in rural areas in the Eastern Cape. But for now, Shahan, that's all from Rebecca.
All right, thanks for that. Appreciate it, Govan Whittles.